and the masters of the universe.
So this time we're taking a look at, obviously, the Masters of the Universe Classics August figure, Manny Faces. One of the characters I was waiting for in this line. And here he is, out of the package. Very nice at first glance. Now taking a look at the back of the package here, you can see a bio. Some nice vintage card art there. Now he's a very ingenious reuse of lots of different parts, including some new ones, I believe. Now the legs, I think, are mostly trap jaws, as are the arms. The chest piece here is brand new, but I think uses some of the elements of optics. You know, very nice sculpt, nice colors. Of course, the fans, I think, got to choose the color, whether it was an orange or the figure's card art more skin toned color, and they've gone for a sort of in between here. So it could be his skin, or it could be just a very, very light orange, flesh toned cloth here. But it's nice. It fits the figure. Now he comes with, like most of the masters, he comes with 2 accessories at least, and one of them is secret, and I'll hold off on that. But he has a nice update of the original ray gun that he came with. It's orange with some gold accents on it. Very nice. And as you can see, he holds it very well. So, of course, the original figure had the gimmick of the 3 different faces. His regular face, which looks like he's got some sort of glam rock mask or makeup on. The robot head. Some nice and finally the monster face. And very, very nice. I love this monster face. I think he's the favorite of the faces. The monster face is my favorite out of all his faces. And in my own mind, I don't know how close this is to the comics or the mini comics or the TV series. I have very faint memories of all 3, but I always played with him like he had like different superpowers. So for the monster face, he was extra strong, and for the robot, he would have all these like extra scanning powers and be able to analyze stuff. And for the human power, he was just normal. And I think a lot of the media involving him tend to play up the fact that these were like separate personalities. Me personally, I never liked. Maybe the monster personality was a little bit more out of control and had to be reined in. Robot personality would be a little bit too passive, but they were all guided by the same sort of intellect, and they weren't truly separate personalities, just merely aspects of the same personality. At least that's how I always felt. You might think that he has no articulation in the head, but that's not quite true, because you can move his head side to side here with the helmet, with his inner head following suit. So you do get a little bit of head articulation here. His arms do go all the way around, out to the side, rotate at the bicep, bend at the elbow, and rotate at the wrist. Upper torso articulation forward and back, very nice. His waist articulation is left and right. They've used an odd... It feels odd to me, the way this is. He's kind of posed with his, waist back a little bit almost, and I guess it might be to compensate for his top heaviness of the helmet and stuff, but just looks a little bit odd, and when you're fiddling around with him. Now legs go forward and back a little bit. They are a little bit hampered by the loincloth. It's or cod piece here. It's not as forgiving as some of the other pieces that they put over that area. And it still goes out quite nicely, and he rotates at the thigh there. He's got single joint at the knee, ankles really, really tight, which is really good. It allows him to hold his position there, so they go forward and back, and it has ankle pivot there. Getting to his other accessory, which was secret, and they held off on showing. It is exactly what a lot of people thought it was going to be. It's an additional 3 faces to put on underneath the helmet there. The question is, what 3 faces would it be? All you do to take it is take the cap off here, pop off the helmet, and pop off the head. And I'm going to do this off screen. So, what faces does he have? It's He-Man's face to start off. And look, it's Orko and Skeletor. So yeah, pretty cool. A lot of people I think they were maybe expecting another face. I'm not quite sure which one. But I have heard that some people are disappointed in the fact that they chose those 3 characters instead of some other ones. To me, they didn't have to do another 3 heads, but it's cool. So there's Manny Faces, the August figure for 2011 from MattyCollector.com, and stay tuned for next month. Hopefully, even with the diminished quantity in the amount produced, I'll be able to get a leech to add to my horde. So stay tuned for that and other Masters of the Universe Classics reviews, and until my next video, I'll see you.